Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of Mesozoic Metropolis, which you can see before your eyeballs. Look at all of these dinosaurs over here. It's getting a little bit crowded, and we are adding to the crowd in this episode with, wow, those were quick. A lot of iguanas. I want to make even more of them. I have Carnotaurus on the way and a big pack of Allosaurus as well. What we've already done is we've built a beach section, we've built a harbor, industrial area, airport, a zoo next to the airport because of course, and a park. In this episode I will be building a stadium. No mountain cottages, I'm sorry, I just feel like we need more building things instead of more nature things because there's already quite a bit of green in this city. Also what we did last episode is, well, we've made a lot of goats. You bred goats. Yes, we did. We bred goats. What else? I made more car parks in the industrial area. I also filled in the lines, but as you can see, clipping was a bit of an issue. I didn't notice this until it was too late. So yeah, not all of the lines turned out that great, but you know, let's just move on and forgive me for my mistakes. And I also, I don't know, I got a little bit in the mood for something, so I built a gas station, which I think is pretty cute actually. I feel like the arcade has a bit of a gas station look to it, aside of course from the big sign that says arcade. You know, let's just pretend that's not there. I even have a little restroom. Just pretend that it's really dirty. Yeah, and just a little overhang. I guess the post could be like the pump itself. You know, stuff like that. I just wanted to add something. And, we can release some pteranodons. Let's do that. Bring in some non-dinosaurs. Here he comes. Free! Oh no, I'm in a big cage. That's gotta be disappointing. Like, you're born and it's like, well, I guess this is it. Well, Mr. Pteranodon, it's like that for everyone. It just takes us a lot longer to realize. This is it. Oh! We have more dinosaurs done. Let's just watch this one. My appreciation for the Alpine Pteranodon is ever increasing. I think it looks creepy and diseased and awful, and I love it. I'll release the rest of them later. Let's see who's done. Let's get the Carno out. I also made one with just the basic skin. Allosaurus aren't done yet. Let me just quickly make more iguanodons as well. It's gonna be a big herd of steppe iguanodon because that's my favorite skin. And we're gonna add one, no, not steppe, one jungle, and that's going to be like the male, you know, and he has his little harem. Stuff like that. Let me just, there you go. Shazam. Okay, so those are on the way. Allosaurs are on the way. Yeah, let's get started over here. So let's just delete the sketch, pretend this never happened. Stadium was always the plan. It wasn't, but let's just pretend. Yeah. Now, what I think I'm going to do, actually what I'm fairly certain I'm going to do, actually what I'm 100% certain I'm going to do, is I'm going to build a baseball stadium. Now, that's not the most obvious pick. Especially for something that's supposed to be located on an island in Central America. I feel like a football stadium would be the most generic choice. But, we are dealing with a game with limited options. And really, I feel like the only thing I can do in terms of a field is a baseball field, because it has like a little dirt thing that I can do with path. And for every other sport field that is grassy, you know, it relies on some really teeny tiny white lines, and this is the teeny tiniest white line I can draw in sand, and obviously that's not gonna fly. So yeah, we have to get creative. Now, being a Dutch person, baseball's not that big of a thing over here. We certainly don't have big baseball stadiums, so I don't really know how big, like, obviously you can tell me how many feet or whatever it is, but I can't really visualize how big it's supposed to be, so I'm just gonna go off the space I have available and hope that it's going to work. Now, for most baseball stadiums, you know, the field has a diamond shape, so most baseball stadiums have a diamond shape as well. But I found a reference picture, which is a circular, perfectly round baseball station, so you know what I'm going to make. I'm going to make a perfectly circular baseball stadium. Now, what I'm going to start with is, maybe, hold on, let me just check how big this turns out. Maybe that'll be big enough for the field. I'm not sure, but I have to experiment with this. Maybe we'll add 2 more? Will that be enough, you reckon? Again, you know, realism is not my top priority here. We're dealing with, you know, a universe where dinosaurs are a thing. We're dealing with a universe where a zoo is located right next to an airport. You know, we're living in an alternate universe over here, okay? I feel like this will just have to be big enough. Now, if you're wondering what that's for, that is for, where am I going? I'm going over here. Because obviously the stadium is going to rely on that sort of technology. Hold on. I know how to do this. We'll make a perpendicular line like this. There. Here. Now he snaps. And now we should be able to nicely follow the curve of this. Yes. It's not perfectly following the curve, but it's good enough. You delete that and you connect them. Now the fact that it's not perfect, it might be an issue. Obviously I'm also going to be using what are they called? Viewing galleries as, you know, stadium seating, because, well, it's just the closest thing we can do. So that's what we will do. And I'm gonna make a couple of circles. Because you don't want to delete any of this, because then you have to go all the way back to wherever you lost it. God, I hope that's big enough. I don't think that's big enough, but it's fine. I mean, because we still need, like, the parking lot. I guess we'll go over here. Maybe we'll even do, like, a double parking lot situation. Now let's check how big the viewing galleries are, which will be our stadium seating. I think this will work. I think it'll work. That's nice. So we'll use the path to get them all the way around. Now I also want, like, I guess that'll be over here. We'll use this as the entry to the stadium. I feel like maybe we need one more circle. Because obviously I want the outer row of columns to remain standing. It's going to be slightly disconcerting that will be the only columns that remain standing, but let's just pretend that somehow more props up the weight of this stadium. You know, sure, it's not a safety hazard at all. It's perfectly safe to be here. But I also want, like, the path around the stadium seating to be perfectly circular. You know how I am, so one more it is. Maybe even 2 more. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's see if he leaves him now. Yeah, that'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Here, and that's how it's gonna be, and we're gonna fill all of that in as well. It's going to be really difficult to delete these without deleting the monorail, so I'll have to save before I actually do that, because Control-Z is not a thing in this game, which is honestly a travesty. I'm gonna use that word. It's a travesty. It's criminal. Is that even legal? It's, like, probably the worst thing about this game. That there's not a Control-Z. Seriously, that's like my main... Well, that and the hitbox. The hitbox is pretty atrocious too. Oh, you did not just delete the outer columns. You did not. Here, okay, so this is where it starts getting a little funky, so we'll pull him back a little bit. There. This one, and then the same over here. There, and we have to pull this one back just well, maybe more than a teensy bit over here. Oh god, yeah, that's I gotta be really careful about that. There. Okay, let me save the game first, cause this is gonna. Here you go. This is our checkpoint. Oh god, now I gotta delete all of these. Not that one. Can we delete that little nub? Let's just ignore the ugliness of that. It looks like it works better from the inside. Yes, okay. So far, so good. Oh. Come on, babes. Come on, come on. No, no. Like, when I was building the gas station in my own time, I placed a light somewhere where I shouldn't have because it deleted a column. And oh my god, it was a nightmare trying to get to delete that light. Because he just wouldn't select the light. He selected everything like miles away from the light. That's a hyperbole, but he selected everything very far away from the light. Everything except the light itself. It was so annoying. Seriously, Frontier, please. If a sequel is in the works, whether it comes out in 2021, in 2022, in 2026, I don't care. Just make Ctrl-Z a thing. It's a beautiful thing. You have no idea how much I rely on Ctrl-Z. I mean, it's unfair enough that it's not a thing in real life. Like, you know, you wish you could just, undo stupid things you accidentally do or say. It's bad enough that that's not a thing. Just make it a thing in all games, please. All programs should have a Ctrl-Z. For my own peace of mind. Okay. More seating? Like... Okay, I should probably let you into my thought process. I feel like I'm gonna do, like... If that works? Is that cute? Like, VIP seating? Up here? I think that might be kinda cute. Let's approach it from a different side now. Because we'll probably be left with like an awkward space in between, and we might be able to better fill that up with the towers, and then we'll just pretend that that's up high VIP seating. I think that might be kind of fun. Just mixing it up. Though I feel like looking at it, it probably fits one quite well. Let's just check. It would fit quite well, but let's just see if we can maybe fit two of the towers instead. The 2 towers. I think that'll work. Yes, okay. Good choice. I support this choice that I've made. I don't know if you do, but I support it. Maybe I'll delete the inner ring at some point, because maybe it's a little much. Maybe. The stadium is way too small. I've just realized it's way too small, but it's fine. I'm just gonna go for it. This is way too small. Houston, we have a problem. But you get the point, right? You get where I'm going with this. You get it. You get it. I just realized there's like no dugout. It's so big. That's way too big. I might have used this as the dugout. Just pretend like that maybe it like goes underground or something. And I have to connect it. that's unfortunate, but I have to connect it to the path because the goal is to be rid of the notification by the end of all of this, so... Hello? Hello? There. Just pretend that, you know, that's not accessible to... I don't know, people. I don't know. I feel like if I spend half a year more on it, I would be able to get it better, but I'm not going to spend half a year more on it, so that's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna lower it over here because I really like how this bridge turned out. Somebody suggested like adding the electricity cables to it, and I think that looks really cool. So I wanna build another bridge, but to do that I have to level this over here. So I shall. Of course that gets rid of the river. Of course it does. Guess it doesn't matter too much. Is there room back here? No. So the road has to go around over here. So there's not even room for a... Or maybe we can access it from the other side? Maybe? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? This is not the best laid out plan. I will admit that. I will admit that. I should have given my sketch from earlier a little bit more careful thought. I did not, and I apologize. But this, you know, we live in an imperfect world. I'm an imperfect person. Okay, so... Curve, and then go straight so we can cross the river. So we're gonna have to... I guess this will be confection stuff. VIP guests will just have to walk further. Or, you know, they can have it, like, delivered. Sure, yeah, let's go that route. Yeah, they can just have it delivered. They have their... They have, like, a private kitchen with a chef, stuff like that. We'll just go that route. You know what? That'll be a pretty decent parking space after all. So, yes. Let's just get rid of these little nubby things. There. Now let's fix our river. There you go. Oh, those stupid trucks. Okay. Right. Bridgeness. We're just gonna repeat the exact same trick. Let's see, that's not... Nope. That's pretty good. What do you reckon? Is that good? Oh, we can't make that small of a circle, so I have to do the exact same thing over here. About there. Like, why can't we... Also another thing about this game is why can't we just look straight down? But alright. No. Now, over here, since, you know, this road seriously only gives access to the parking lot and the stadium, so I'm guessing ticket office and stuff would be, or could be, right here. And I'm gonna use the shelters for that. There you go. No? No, but I need it on this side. Obstructed by what? Obstructed by what? Nothing is turning red anywhere. What's it obstructed by? Game, why do you lie to me? Oh, game, you are so annoying. Like, it works here. Sure. This game is so flipping weird. But it worked. It worked out, so it's fine. I prefer to do, like, these kinds of things, but that's not really gonna work, because I don't have enough space. So let's just use the small ones. Where are my small ones? Yeah. Pretend that they're, like, I don't know, confectionery stands. I really don't want to use the thatched roof one, though. I just don't want... It just doesn't... It's not the aesthetic, so we'll just use the exact same thing 3 times. There. Hopefully I can at least still fit this one next to it. It messes with the road a tiny bit, but I'll take it. Low health? What? Who's sick? Wait, what are you doing here? This is the second time a raptor has gotten out. How are you getting out? Seriously, this is the second time I found a raptor outside of the pen. What's going on? I don't see a gap. Do you guys see a gap? Oh. What? 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 Wait, where'd you go? Oh, there he is. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Here, see, and just for proof, it's not even the raptor I used for the thumbnail. For the harbor. He got out somehow. How did he get out? It's a mystery. Seriously, people, be my eyes. They're getting out somewhere, and I don't see where. I don't see it. Like, somewhere it has to just not be connected for... Like, to allow the smaller creatures to slip through. But I'm not seeing anywhere. I'm seriously not seeing anywhere. That's weird. Oh, did I only heal him? Or did I... Yeah. Here, now trank him. Weird. Very weird. Anyway, let's get out our iguanodons. Let's see how many dinosaurs we have. Only 77. I feel like we should go for at least 100 by the end. I quite like it. It's okay. I think it's better than the mountain cottages, to be perfectly honest. I feel like that would have been quite boring, because it literally would have just been some forest and some of these things. That's all it would have been. Again, we just have to pretend these are anything but actual restrooms. That's all we can do, folks. All we can do. Okay, so that's gonna be the parking lot. Again, I'm just gonna do that in my own time.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new toilet facility has been added for your comfort and convenience.
No, that's not a toilet facility, darling. That's something else. That's like, you can get hot dogs there. Oh, health. Oh, I'm forgetting to fly him in. I tranked him, but I'm forgetting to fly him over. Cool. PETA, please don't send emails. Please stop. You're filling up my spam inbox. Honestly, it's very rude of you. You go back now and don't escape again, please. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode right here. Build a stadium. You know, it's something, as I always say. So, yeah, the city is coming along nicely. For the next episode will be the suburbs, then the mall, then the Hollywood homes, which will probably combine with either the mall or the suburbs. And we still have like this over here. Now someone had a really cool idea of like a trout farm. Like doing like a square of water and then putting in the fish feeders. I really like that idea as well. But I also want to add some more buildings. You know, give it more of that city look. Because again, like when I look at it from like just like this, there is a lot of greenery going on. Oh, what I also want to do is maybe I can fit this one. Oh. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Oh, let's just, oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Oh my god. Okay, so obviously that has to go there because it's too perfect not to put it there. And yeah, I really like the idea of having that here as like a little botanical, like a greenhouse, botanical gardens, winter garden kind of thing. And now I don't have to sacrifice the restaurant in the park. You know, this is just pretend it's like a big Starbucks or something. You know, this is where people get their drinks. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I am going to end the episode right here. Leave a like down below if you are indeed enjoying this building series, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, if you don't want to miss out on the final episode when we will be unleashing all of these dinosaurs into the city and also turning on storms. Oh, let's release the aloe for the finale. And thank you so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy the game.